Okay, in this video, we're going to go over a couple other relationships that exist between tangents and angles. You remember that one of the basic rules for tangents and circles is that the tangent forms a 90-degree angle with the radius, right? So here, for example, would be the radius to point P. So this would be like, for example, a 90-degree angle, right? But what about lines inside the circle that are not radii or even diameters? Let's take, for example, a chord. Okay, so we're going to look at the relationship between a tangent and a chord. And the rule basically says this: if a tangent line intersects with a chord, the angle that it forms, in this case, right here, let's say, or angle 2 or angle 1, the measure of the angle, so let's do this, angle 1 would be equal to half the intercepted arc. Okay? So the angle would be equal to 1/2 the intercepted arc. In this case, it would be arc AB. And remember how that is the measure of the arc AB. And remember how that's written. Angle 2, let's assume that is gone. Okay, that radius is gone. Angle 2, which would be this angle right here, would be equal to 1/2 the intercepted arc. And in this case, the intercepted arc, remember when it's a major arc, have to have 3 designations. So it would be A, C, B. All right? A, C, B. Now, let's talk about what that might mean in actual numbers. You can actually use these relationships to figure out, for example, one or the other. Let's say, for example, that we knew that the intercepted arc AB, and here's an example problem, all right? So we say we know that the intercepted arc AB, its measure, let's say, is 90 degrees. Okay? What would be the measure of angle 1? So angle 1 would be equal to 1/2 90, right? Because that's its intercepted arc right there. So angle 1 would be equal to 1/2 of 90, or 45 degrees. Okay. Now, if we know, let's find angle 2. Let's move this slightly over. Okay, there we go. If we know that angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 360 degrees, because remember that a circle is equal to 360 degrees. So angle 2 would be equal to 360 minus 90. Excuse me, intercepted arc would be 360 minus 90. 360 minus 90, right, would be equal to 270. So angle 2 would be equal to 1/2 the intercepted arc ACB, like we set up here. Let's put in our numbers. So angle 2 would be equal to 1/2 270 degrees. So angle 2 would be equal to 135 degrees. Now, what do you notice about the addition of angle 1 plus angle 2? It's equal to 180. Isn't that interesting? Okay? So basically, they'd be like supplementary. Okay, I hope that was helpful.